The final type of musical improvisation I'm going to talk about today is called dynamics improvisation. And what that does is it helps you to refine your dynamics control and develop more sensitivity in your playing. In the Mendelssohn excerpt, the dynamics is mostly between piano and pianissimo. So that is very difficult to start. So I usually suggest to students, in the beginning, we can focus more on mezzo forte and piano, and then maybe shift to softer dynamics. We're going to improvise between mezzo forte and piano, and we're going to start with the sudden change improvisation. And to start, can you play 16 notes at mezzo forte dynamics, and then focusing specifically on how to physically produce a comfortable spiccato at mezzo forte. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, can you play piano? So can you tell me what changed?
I moved a little bit closer to the fingerboard, tilted the bow hair slightly more, and then overall used a little bit less force when applying a downward pressure.
Very nice. So you're using a combination of different things. And another thing you can try is to isolate one element at a time. So which element would you like to focus on for now?
Let's do plays on the string.
Plays on the string? Okay, let's do that. So start with the mezzo forte, please. Then change. 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 Good. Do you think that would be applicable in Mendelssohn?
I mean, probably not. It's too much of a jump to cover, so probably do other things in addition to changing the contact point.
Right. So it really depends on where you are in and the rhythm you have, right? So let's try one more thing. What would you like to try?
Bow hair.
Bow hair? Okay. Change. 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 Very good, very good, very nice. And what's another thing?
Can change where you are on the bow.
Where you are? Okay. You can try that. Mezzo forte. Then change. Change. And then change. Okay, very nice. So we tried a little bit of the sudden change and then explore different elements that go into playing different dynamics. So now can we try gradual change? And what that means is you will slowly change from one dynamics to another. So to start, can we try playing 4 beats as a basic pattern? So you're gonna crescendo and then decrescendo. So starting 4 beats. Gonna make it faster. Okay, great. So that is the basic exercise, and we can do one exercise called 4-3-2-1. So just now we crescendo 4 beats and decrescendo 4 beats, and then we can also do 3 beats, 3 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, 1 beat, 1 beat. And this is amazing for students to really focus on honing a very specific dynamic pattern. So I know we just did like a little hairpin, right? So crescendo and decrescendo. So what would you like to do?
we'll change it to decrescendo crescendo.
Okay, so we're going to do 4 beats of decrescendo, 4 beats of crescendo, and then 3 beats, and then 2 beats, and so forth. So, can you try this? Very nice, very nice. So this is a great exercise to work on developing more sensitivity as you play. And now we are going to switch up the numbers. So you can pick the number where how many beats you're decrescendoing or how many beats you're crescendoing. So can you tell me what would you like to start with?
I'll start with 2 crescendo, 2 decrescendo.
Great. And you can do, this is your basic pattern. You can do it twice. And then before you play the next thing, you need to make a mental note of what you're doing. And another aspect is if you notice something didn't quite go as you planned, I want you to do the pattern again. So you're kind of keeping track of how you're doing and how you're sounding like when you're playing. So let's do that. Very nice, very nice. Can we try to flip the pattern? So we did like this hairpin, right? Can we do this way? Very nice, very nice. So what did you notice about your playing?
Sometimes when I get softer, I kind of lose control a little bit. Maybe tensing up is part of that.
Okay.
So maybe just making sure it's still relaxed when I'm playing soft.
Very nice. So, you know, you can make all these kind of mental notes when you're improvising. And the good thing is you can incorporate that as you go along. Now let's apply that in the excerpt. Can you play this pattern, hairpin pattern, on the piece of music? I think that's a really strong start. But if you were to break it down into different notes, I would suggest how about we isolate the hairpin, so only the 4 and 3. Do it again. Very nice. And then add the previous notes. Okay. And then now add all the notes. Very good. Okay, so here is how you can break down the dynamics in the context of music. Understanding what tools you have with your body, your instrument, and musical elements would really strengthen your problem solving in the practice rooms. And by taking something out of the original musical context, that will allow you to gain more flexibility and expressive control over your playing. And the best thing is, there are endless possibilities for improvisation, so you're more than welcomed to take some of these ideas and improvise your own exercises that suit your needs.